Hey guys, Ryan Carroll with Vinco Fitness Systems. Wanted to give you a quick tutorial video today talking about how to perform a clean, piggybacking off of our posts earlier this week about our top exercises for boosting athletic performance. The clean is really high up there on that list for us. It's a very dynamic athletic movement, a lot of moving parts, but has a lot of potential for improving your power output for sports performance, which really any sport that you're gonna play, that's gonna be an important part of being competitive and improving your performance in sport. So quick disclaimer before we get started, this is not going to be a extremely detailed, very in-depth tutorial on the clean. This is more your quick and dirty getting started guide, okay? I really encourage you, if you're gonna use this as a part of your training on a regular basis, and I do encourage you to do that. As I said, I'm a big fan of this exercise. If you're going to include it on a regular basis, please find a coach near you who's experienced in teaching and performing the Olympic lifts, and work with them on how to improve your technique and improve your performance on this lift and in sport. As well, I believe that's true of a lot of other lifts as well. You should be working with a coach. So if this is something you're gonna do, please seek out a professional to help you out. That being said, go over a couple of things here before I demonstrate the movement. First being some things that are gonna be harder to see on this video, such as our grip is gonna be double overhand grip, so both hands are gonna be on top of the bar. Hook grip is preferred, where we wrap the thumbs around first and then grab around our thumbs. Gonna be the most secure grip. The width of your grip is going to be a little bit variable depending on your anthropometrics, your limb length, your height, all those kind of things, your leg setup. But I'm fairly average height and limb length, and my general rule is a little less than thumb's distance out on the knurling of the bar. So the grippy part of the bar, I'm going to be just under a thumb's distance onto that part of the bar when I grip. As far as my foot stance, it's going to be very similar to a deadlift. I like my feet to be fairly narrow. I'm inside the knurlings of the bar, as a general rule. My toes can be turned out just slightly. I don't want to be duck-footed, but my toes can be straight forward or just slightly turned out. And that is a little bit of a difference in hip tension, things like that. Again, these are details that work with a coach one-on-one to really work out what's going to be best for you as an individual athlete. Now I'm going to go demonstrate the movement. I'm going to demonstrate 3 variations: the muscle clean, the power clean, and the squat clean. All 3 great exercises to work in with some variety into your training. So first, the muscle clean. Do another rep here. Then we'll do the power clean. And finally the squat clean. So now to go over a couple of key points that hopefully you're able to see very well on that video. Number 1 being the bar stays very close to my body throughout that rep. General rule again, I start with the bar where if I'm looking straight down over the top of the bar, it's just over the base of my toes. So where my toes meet my solid foot. That's where I want the bar to start. And the bar is only gonna get closer to me as I pull. Second point, really want you to focus on, I brace my belly hard to help keep my back straight. Now that's important for a lot of our lifts. This is definitely one of those lifts that we want to have focus on that. Okay, so protect your back, use your core to stabilize, don't just use your back muscles to pull back, okay? Another important point, hopefully you can see on the video very well, is that when I catch that bar, my elbows are up nice and high, and the bar is sitting on my shoulders. The bar isn't floating out in space in my hands. Bring it back, rest it on the shoulders, just as you would front squat. Now, that can be a very difficult position for a lot of people to achieve because of flexibility limits, namely lat length and just simply not being understanding how to get into that position. So that's something you can practice outside of actually doing the cleans to help you in performance in the cleans. And then performing the cleans in turn helps your performance in sport.